What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the LP. Don't worry about my helmet. Today, I don't remember exactly how I teased this in the last episode, but this is what I want to do in today's episode. So I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. Well, first off, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. And I hope you enjoyed the last episode, because I'm recording this before the last episode came out, because I just want to keep playing Minecraft. But yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos recently. Been watching people play Minecraft because I'm in a crazy Minecraft kick right now that hopefully keeps going so I can build stuff like this. Work in progress, work in progress. But to even fill this out and to start getting the copper golems in, we need to do some exploring. And I thought, why not do that, but also map it out while I'm out there? So we're going to build a map room. And let me get my spyglass real quick. All right, so I don't know if you guys have seen... Oh, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. So I think that it's called like the Jefferson Memorial, possibly. It has this like big dome shape. And I want to build... I've been seeing people do that, and I want to have my own take on it. I want to build it up there, I think. My thoughts being, like, the people that are exploring, they want a bird's eye view of everything because they mapped out this area first, and then they moved on. So, I think up there would be a prime spot, because I was thinking like a wizard tower or something for potions, but I think I want to move the potions, like, up there, or possibly in this room. But I want to build that, like, rotunda thing over there, and then it will give a good landmark from a good amount of angles, at least. So I think that's what we're going to do in this episode. So I don't want to do the build right now. One, because I don't have time, and two, because I want to get exploring right now. I've been thinking about that like constantly. So if I start the build now, then I'm going to be rushing it because I want to do some exploring. So we're going to do that first in this episode. So I don't know how I'm going to go about that. Probably going to run some replay mod and possibly some voiceover as well. But I think we've gone that direction. I think I'm either going to go this direction, which I don't have the map on me, but I think we're going to go this direction or this direction, F3. So this would be south. So we've gone north before, and that's where the desert is. I think there's also a mesa that direction as well that I have not explored. So I think we're going to go south and just see what's out there, see the biomes, mark down some coordinates so we can get some nether portals in here and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty much geared up to explore. Got some buckets in case I see a lush cave, some bundles. This one's full with all the stuff I think I might need besides the kelp. I'm just keeping it in there. And the cartography, or not the cartography, the lectern, whatever. I'm just going to keep it in there. It's only a few slots, but I got these two bundles for anything, and then shears, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we are going to do some exploring this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, I guess here comes the montage. Hope you enjoy. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little montage that I made. I actually really enjoyed making that. That was pretty fun. When I was exploring, I tried to set up some clips to where I'd be like looking off on the edge like this because I knew it'd be cinematic. I thought it was pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think in the comments if you would like. I'm pretty proud of it. R.I.P. the axolotl. I forgot that he was in the bucket and I was just using the water bucket because I'm starting to do that now. Use water buckets when I fall. One, because I don't have feather falling, but also it's actually pretty good and not hard to do. So I forgot he was in there, and then he had to swim off and then die off the edge. So R.I.P. axolotl. But the lush cave is it's somewhere over there. It's actually not as far away as I thought, which is cool because I'm gonna need clay eventually, and I just want to explore the lush cave. I think it'd be cool. But here, I don't remember if I said it in the last clip or not, but here is going to be our map room. Oh, I know I didn't tell you where this was, but I don't know if I told you what it was. So this is going to be our map room. This is at the top of this mountain here where our house is just below. Right there, you can kind of see it. And it's going to be all the way up here, so we're going to be able to see it from probably any part of our base, wherever we plan to build down there. I want it to be not a central part, but I want it to be pretty visible always. Kind of like the, I don't know if you guys know this. I live in Texas, and the Texas Capitol, I think it has a rule where no buildings can be taller than it or can interfere with the sign of light, the line of sight with it. So that's kind of what I want to do here. Have this map room be kind of the center of our world. But to do this, I'm going to build out a circle here. So I kind of have this laid out. So this is, let me make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8. Okay, let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah. So it's a 17 by 17 circle. And I'm going to need to not map this out. I'm going to need to show this somehow. Let's just get some dirt here. So this is going to be kind of like a circular build. And this is going to be the edge here. So I'm following a guide right now. So it's 2 and then 2 and then 1, 1, 2, 2. And then it goes back up. And I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you guys have seen, I think it goes here. Did I do that right? So it's 2 and then, I might not have done this right. So let me see. 5, 2, 1, 1, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, and then I need 1. Aha, see? This is why we need the guides here. So we need 1, 1, and then 2 here, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, I could not do this without the guide, 100%. But I don't know if you guys know this, but I might have said this before, might not have. Alexis, my actually now fiance, crazy to say, I proposed to her like at the time of recording like a month ago, so that's pretty cool. But for some reason, she has a secret skill in Minecraft where she can just make circles for some reason. So I just gave her the dimensions and I said, can you make me a circle? And she immediately just, yeah, sure, no problem. All right, dude. She banged this out in like 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, this would have taken me forever to figure out. Like, even just following her directions, I couldn't get that right. Like here, bro. Ridiculous. Okay, so that's here. So I need the 5, and then the 5, 2, and then 1, 1, 2. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be our map room here. And what I'm going to do is mine this out. I actually found... I don't know if I showed this off in a video or not. I found a geode, an amethyst geode. Not too far away in the mines. So I dug out some of the amethyst. I did break 1 or 2 of the budding amethyst, sadly. I was so mad that I did that. But, tried not to, but it's not that easy. Especially when you have a pretty good pickaxe. This stuff, amethyst breaks pretty fast. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm going to have to get some more, probably. So my plan here is to have the whole bottom be this amethyst. Because I don't know if you guys can hear. I'm going to stop yapping so you guys... And turn up the block volume. You guys hear that? It's pretty sick. I think that turned it up for you guys. I'm not 100% sure. But I love that amethyst noise. I think it's so cool. And having that when you're like viewing the maps, I think that's just going to be an awesome effect. So that's what I decided is going to be the bottom. I think I'm going to hide some jack-o'-lanterns below as well to light this up. So it's kind of good that it's nighttime. But I don't think I brought enough here. Oh, I did. Okay, perfect. So what this build is going to be, so obviously these are going to be covered up. Well, actually, not obviously. I don't know if you guys know how some people do map rooms and stuff. So this is going to be covered up by item frames. And I don't think I brought the item frames or the things. Let me go get those real quick, and then I'll show you guys kind of my thought process. All right. Had to come up here real quick, and I figured out some lighting that I was going to do. So it's not going to all be amethyst, but it's going to be pretty dang close. But I did want to get some lighting in here so it looks pretty uniform. I might add a few more somewhere, but I think this is pretty good pattern. So let me show you. So I have to be facing this direction. So this is the middle. And eventually I want to have glow item frames as well, but we just don't have any at the moment. So this is the order. So boom, 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 and then doot, 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 doot. Boom, 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 boom. So I could add one more item frame. No, I can't. I did it backwards. Or not backwards. I did it one too far forward because I forgot I had one more item frame on me. Man, can you guys believe I've been yapping for this long? First half of the video is about as long as I've been talking right now, and I haven't even built this thing. This is ridiculous. So this is the center right here at this one. So obviously this is, well, not obviously, well, kind of with the marker or whatever, but this is where our base is at the moment. As you can see, that's where my little guy is. I don't know if there's a way to not have the little guy up there when I put him in the map or in the item frame. I have no idea. But eventually, all of this is going to be filled out. And I think it's going to be a very cool effect. And also, for these maps, they're not the base maps. They're expanded twice. Because I feel like that gets a good range without kind of exploding all the detail. And I might have a smaller one for just our area when I start building more out here. And not like in the side of the mountain and mostly underground, because only that would really show up right now. Just on my farms, it's starter areas, but that's going to be something I probably will just set somewhere, and it'll be the base map sizes or whatever. But yeah, so this is going to be the area. I'm going to create a build right now. Probably do another time-lapse, and try to get this going. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. Don't expect too much. I'm not a masterclass builder or anything, but I want it to be cool. I want it to be pretty enjoyable. So I'm going to start that now, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, I'm going to try something new here. Instead of making a montage, I'm going to kind of talk through the building process that I had here, and to try to switch it up a little bit. So I've got this idea from Etho. He does this sometimes instead of making the montages, and I like this. It's a pretty cool idea. But yeah, to just kind of explain this to you guys. So here, working off of semi-reference picture / image that I got off of YouTube. It was this guy. He was using like sandstone walls, I think. His name is like Salad Bowler. I'll try to remember to link him in the description. But he had like this light color, and I really like this light color, so I ended up using stripped birch, which I don't know if you guys remember if I said it. I'm not used to using stripped wood, so this is all new to me. I'm used to using like the logs themselves. But yeah, so trying to build these archways. I want those to be the main points here, especially this one, since everybody's going to see this and this side mostly kind of from that angle down there. And here, just trying to make these connecting points, make those look good. At one point, I think it's these ones. I build these the same height, and I'm like, I don't like these. I feel like these should be smaller, so I bring those down to match this level, and that's kind of the arch is done. So then I go into roof mode here, and it takes me a little bit to figure that out, how I want to do that, but kind of have some ideas. So I do this, go down. Oh yeah. Go down and look at it. I did not like it, so built this up a little bit more, and then started getting these in here just like this. And I think, okay, this is a good idea. Start doing this side. Just go one up, and then see how this looks. Add this little spot because I didn't know what I wanted to do there. I think that works there because I don't want to put a stair in front, but yeah, these corner ones kind of suck to do. But I go down, look at that, not happy with it. I feel like it's going to take way too many stairs to go up, and I want a lot of volume on this. So I think, okay, go up one. I've seen this trick before. I've used this before, where you just go up a block and then you put stairs on top of that. And I really like that effect on here. I think that's a very good idea. So I continue that up over here, and I'm happy with that side. So do it on the other side. And it's pretty simple. Nothing really to it. It's just these angles take a little bit. Can't just place them. You got to be very exact. So place all these. Everything I feel like is going hunky-dory, if you want to say that. Ran out of stairs there, and couldn't really fit that part in, so I just put a not a birch slab, a sandstone slab. I wanted to use some sandstone, so I mixed that in. And if you can see, this is not an equal circle at all. So I had to go troubleshoot that, and I had to look at each side to say, okay, which is which. I did this little plus sign to try to get this good, because the correct one is this side. I want it to look like this side, I believe. No, this side over here, where the stairs connect to the middle block, and none of them were doing that. So I had to fix that over here. And you can see me counting out stuff, and I'm like, dude, what the heck do I have to do? Do I have to tear down this whole freaking top layer that I just put in? Thankfully, no. Figured it out. It was little mistakes that I had, and it didn't end up costing me too much time, actually. Even this build in total didn't take me that long, surprisingly. So very, very excited about that. So yeah, here I start on the second part. I like how this goes up a little bit, and then I want to make another story kind of like below, but do it a little bit differently. And there we go, stripping the wood again. So I want the same kind of look, but add more volume or height to it, which I think is very important. And I also got the idea to use glass here. This is light gray stained glass. So I like that. Put some stripped birch wood or logs, the ones without the inner trunk. And then there, got that support. I think that's gonna look good from the bottom and with the glass, and it kind of separates the top portion from the bottom portion. I think that was good. So got some more glass here, especially when I add lights, it's gonna illuminate kind of like down there does. So I think that's very important. And then I just add some more stairs here. So here, just copy the same thing as I did below. Got the I don't know what you would call this, the block and then the stairs on the top. And I'm very happy with that. Put that up there, and it is actually the same shape this time around. So now I want to add some copper into this build. I just love adding copper into stuff, so it's one of my favorite blocks. So I put that there. Think that's a good way to top it off. Got the lightning rod up there. It'll catch some lightning whenever it needs to. And yeah, so here's the build. Obviously, I'll say it in the next clip. I'm recording this after the next clip, which is kind of weird, but still got a little bit of work to do. But dude, this building, just getting it here is awesome. Then I can do the small detail work whenever I need, and I'm very happy with it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this building time-lapse explanation video. Hope you guys like it. So see you in a sec. All right, everybody. So we're going to get our first look at what the base, I guess what the new map room is going to look like. So I'm going to head down to our normal spot here, like we always do. And I got my trusty spyglass, as always. It's turning nighttime. Okay. One of the only things I haven't done yet is kind of all the detail work. Just got the building up, but I haven't gone back and looked at it. I don't know what the final product looks like. And I don't know, or I haven't put in like lanterns and smoothed out the inside and stuff like that, because I think the inside's going to look a little rough right now. Get this. But I bet it's going to be very cool. I did look at part of it earlier just to see if I was getting the kind of the right shape. Look at that guy. And the only thing I wish is I made it a bit taller, but that's okay. I think it's still pretty good. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, okay, never mind. That is perfect. Look at that, guys. Whoa. That actually looks sick. Okay, if I made that any bigger, I think it would have looked kind of weird. That's a perfect size. Wow. I can't even get a better view. Dude, that looks sick. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see from this angle. Oh, dude. That is sick. I got random dirt blocks and stuff. So later, that's going to be like lit up. Then like over here, I'll probably have lanterns and stuff like that. So it'll be a little more lit up. And there won't be freaking ladders like that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll probably have a path coming out, and then it's gonna follow kind of the shape of the mountain and go down to maybe up here or something. I don't know. Haven't fully decided how that's gonna look. Oh, my potatoes and carrots already. I have not collected those. Where's my... I don't know if you guys knew this. Fortune works on plants like this. Like I just got 40 from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants. Here that was 4 plants. I got 24, so it's very good. That you always want like Fortune on a hoe unless you would need Silk Touch for something, which I don't know exactly why you would need Silk Touch. Whatever, but yeah, Fortune on a hoe if you're doing potatoes and carrots. But anyways, dude, that's sick. So I'll get some lighting up there. I might put a copper bulb, and I might put that up a little bit higher because you can't really see the lightning rod. But look at that effect, guys. That's so cool. That's exactly what I wanted from this. Oh my gosh. That is so sick. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go up there as well, so we can kind of take a look at what it looks like now. And while I'm doing that, one thing I don't know if I hovered over them before or not. I have mending on some of my tools and stuff. And basically, my tools were like pretty close to breaking and I needed mending. So I ended up going and doing some trading with some villagers. And oh my gosh, mending took forever to get. But one upside to that was I did get a lot of good trades while I was trying to get mending from villagers. So I got like looting 3. I think I got unbreaking 3, I think, and like efficiency 4, fortune 3. So I got some pretty good enchantments while I was doing it. But oh my gosh, that probably took me 2 days, not 2 full days, but me working on it for quite a bit of time. All right, so let's look at this during the daytime. So I have these little side entrances. I do eventually want to have like this, I don't know what you would call it like an outer porch kind of area, or balcony, depending on what side you're on, because I think that would look cool, kind of overlooking everything. And obviously this will all be filled with maps eventually. I'm gonna do more exploring probably when I get the elytra, because man, doing just these few maps that I have right now took, I think, 1 or 2 hours, which isn't a lot, but I really didn't go that far either. It's very much, it's way harder on Amplified to do this. I mean, it looks cool and you have like areas like this where you can build and look out and stuff, so that's cool, but man, traveling on foot takes a while. But multiple hours to do these, and I didn't even fill out all the maps that I had because I just wanted to try to keep exploring. But yeah, so this will all be covered with these item frames, and I don't know if I'm going to do anything up here. I might put a second floor, which the only issue is I don't know how I would access the second floor. So I might put like a chandelier up here or something like that. But I do have this for now. And obviously there's the copper here. So I think I might put like stairs up here to kind of round it out a little bit more, because it's not a terrible look, but it could be better. And then put like lanterns here to light it up, have some lanterns at the top. Yeah, there's quite a few things we can do still with the detail work, but that will come eventually. I do want to get this episode out as well, so gotta have a little bit more time to edit and stuff. But yeah, I think that is all I have for this episode. Did quite a bit with the villagers, with the exploring, with this area. Very happy with how this turned out. I think this is very sick. So yeah, that is gonna do it for me. Oh, I hope that doesn't destroy a lot. Well, whatever. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was a cool episode. Tell me what you guys thought about the montage that I did with the me exploring and stuff. I'm pretty proud about that. I feel like I did a pretty good job, but let me know in the comments. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.